Like, I don't know, I keep saying like, but I'm trying to, like, put my thoughts together and not die in this freaking game. But, I don't know, like, when you make a game, you're making a game because it's fun, or you enjoy it, you know, or you have, like, a contract to make a game of a certain type. But, like, why do people always spend, like, millions of dollars to, like, try to match up to games that are very, like, in their own little world? Like, I understand making a game like, well, we want a game that plays like this, but we want a story like this. Like, I understand that little mix and matching. That's pretty much what Time Splitters does. Yes, the exit. Really? Really, game? You're gonna do this to me? It's like a sanity effect. Like, I don't know. And then, like, some people make games to compete with other games, and, like, Eternal Darkness competing with Resident Evil. Public Storage.
Run.
And, I don't know, I'm almost done watching Elinari play it, and I just think about how dreadfully bad it is. And to think that, like, Nintendo spent millions of dollars, and, like, what the? Wow, those guys kill you fast. Just why I needed troops that kill you even faster. But I wish I had a voodoo doll that did that in real life. But I don't know. And now they're reissuing freaking James Bond on the Wii, like trying to relive like its N64 fame. But the only reason, okay, apparently Voodoo Doll does not work well on these guys. And like, I don't know. The N64 James Bond, I hated that game. Like, Time Splitters was already out, and Time Splitters 2 was... Actually, no, not Time Splitters. What was the other one? Oh, Quake 2. Quake 2 was already out. Was better in every way, shape, and form. Like, better gameplay, online multiplayer support. Like, Unreal was out as well. And I know, oh yeah, I had N64, so I'm not going to play PC games or whatever. But, like, seriously, like, the game was ugly, like, and it was one of those games that, like, you know, people would play it with you, and they just put you in a level with proximity mines, and just keep, like, blowing you away, because you had no idea about the level, or, like, how the level worked. You'd be like, oh, I'll hide in the porta potty, because you never expect me there. And, I don't know. It just seemed like a very, like, I don't know, I guess bitch game. And now they're trying to re-release it. You know, trying to relive those glory days. And I don't understand it. Like, I know there's people who will be like, it's the greatest game. But James Bond games, they just keep pumping them out. And they keep trying new things, and then they, like, re-release, like, classics. It's like that whole Coke thing. Like, we'll release new Coke, and then we'll, you know, bring back classic Coke for double the price. I don't know, that's how I feel about a lot of those games. Especially James Bond. Okay. Like, I don't know, I remember playing a lot of them on PS2 just because I kind of had to. And I don't know. I give them a fun factor of 2. But the N64 one, like, I played it with people, and it was always like one of those, you had that one person who was, like, ridiculous at it, and be like, oh, we're using rocket launchers and proximity mines. So like, oh, well, you got a rocket launcher, you can get me. And then, of course, you get blown up by proximity mines. Well, I'm dead. So, I don't know, I just, so frustrated with that game. Oh, I gotta start at the beginning of the level? Seriously? I don't know, it just shows like a complete lack of creativity that like 10 years ago they made a better James Bond game than all the other James Bond games that have come out since. I don't know, GoldenEye is just... It's one of those games that when I look back, I'm like, why did this game win awards? Like, it's like the best game on the N64. Like, that's not really saying much. The N64 had a lot of really, really crappy games. And I'm not talking like regular crap games, like games that were virtually unplayable. I mean, granted, most of them ended up going to like PlayStation 1 or, you know, getting tossed onto the Dreamcast. But I don't know. It's like being the smartest kid in dumb school. No. It's like winning a gold medal at the Special Olympics. I don't know, I never understood the appeal of like games that are only fun when they're multiplayer. I don't understand that for the life of me. Like, I understand if it's like a game that's meant to be played online, but like, I beat the James Bond central story, and it was like, what the hell did I do? Like, I mean, really, there was no plot. It was like, go to this level and set up a bomb and kill Dr. No. Like, yeah, I already saw that movie. Like, I don't know. It's a movie game. Like, sometimes it's either gold or it's garbage. And GoldenEye's in my garbage list. I don't know. A lot of games that I don't like at all, for some reason, people seem to like idolize. And I don't know, I've never understood it. I wouldn't say I have like a bad taste in games, and it's kind of hard to say that when I'm sitting here playing Blood, which is possibly on my list of top 100 worst games. But okay, let's save. Oh. Yeah, that's just the icing on this cake. Okay, where are you guys coming from? Like, seriously. Alright, let's do like a walk all the way around here to make sure all the enemies are actually dead this time. Oh, there's some more. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good example of a game that, you know, there's plenty of games that I hate, but
I need a key.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a really good example. I don't know. I know a lot of people that don't like Time Splitters at all, but that's like on the list of one of my favorite games.
I need a key.
And I know a lot of people didn't like White Knight Chronicles, but I played that for quite a while.
I need a key.
Oh, and most modern... Oh, here's a perfect example of a game that I actually liked and most people hated, which was Final Fantasy X2. Now, it's not a good game in, you know, retrospect to some other, like, role-playing games that were out at the time. But, like, as a continuation of Final Fantasy X, it's good.
Locked.
Like, you know, I don't get it. For some reason, people mostly didn't like it because of the whole, like, dress spheres thing. And like, oh, you're playing dress up. Well, yeah, because the girls are the only ones who really end up living, other than, like, Waka and Kamari. But, I know, spoiler. But, you know, what are you going to do? Like, how else are you going to do that? And besides, like, a lot of girls I know play that game. So I completely understand why they I won't say pandered, but they definitely marketed it towards girls. And turbo guys. I mean, I won't deny that Riku is hot. Okay, he just keeps shocking himself. Riku and girls that cosplay Riku are really hot. However, things like the notorious Man-Fae and the equivalent that I saw, which was it was a black dude dressed as Riku, and he was getting on the elevator, and his, like, pretty much his package was hanging out of his short shorts. Can you kill this fucking dog? Finally. Jeez. Spend, like, all my ammo killing one freaking dog. Alright, let's save. But I don't know. I really liked X2, and if you don't like it, well, whatever. I also know a lot of people that didn't really like Hexen at all. Could you die? What do you have, like a shield on or some bullshit? Alright, well. There's some health. Oh, they're both laying, like, right there. But, yeah, I know a lot of people that didn't really like Hexen, and I appreciated it. I also know a lot of people that didn't like games like Commander Keen or, you know, games like Daikatana. I didn't like Rise of the Triad, but I knew a lot of people who were like, where the hell did you come from? A lot of people who are obsessed with Rise of the Triad. And I don't understand that. That game was, like, fun to an extent. Okay, what the hell? Well, that's going to be all for this episode of Let's Play Blood Plasma Pack, because this is annoying the shit out of me. Well, thanks for watching. See you later.